Emma? George?
Yeah?
Such a cold finger.
Oh, I thought that was really good.
Yeah.
Welcome to Little Brother. It's day 41 and the time is 6 o'clock.
I'm Ben George.
And I'm Ben Emma.
Yeah, and after the Big Brother house is overtaken by Ben Tillman and Ben Eureka's, we've got a menagerie of guests for you.
We're talking Ben Commandments with one of Ben's old school friends.
Hello, mate. Haven't got quite that silly hair. We'll be joined by the sensational actress Lucy Benjamin, everybody.
Entered the house, they put Ben's to paper, and we'll be discovering what it all means with graphologist Ruth Myers.
Hello, Ruth. That's Ruth's own hair, by the way. Yeah. And you can feel the tension in the air as the Tree of Temptation will be revealing this week's nominations, everybody.
Oh, but back to last night's Benfest. It was a stupendous show and had everything, including a surprise appearance from Dame Shirley Bassey.
Do you still have fun here?
I had fun last night, yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
There's one person in this house that knows how I feel about John James. Where I come from, if you tell one of your muckers you like a bloke, they leave a like.
If me and you weren't here, there'd be no argument. And all you do is have a bitch with Kiva all the time. Yeah, I feel like she's stolen my man.
I've just been like a jealous cow all day.
When I not your friend, Jerry, sit there a bit pumped.
Tonight, you will be presenting a soiree with Benjamin Duncan.
Well, first of all, very good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to an audience with me.
Goldfinger, he's the man with the mighty strength.
Oh, I got my trunk back.
We had to do this for a day for you to have your suitcase.
Oh, OK, so this was a lesson to me.
Oh, how good did Ben look last night? No one wears a tux with quite such panache, I don't think. Now, here with me now is a man who's spent many a soiree with old Quiffed. It's Ben's mate, David. So, I want to know, is the name Quiffed going to stick? Please say it is.
Hopefully. I'll make it stick.
Do you think he'll like that or not?
He'll laugh at it, definitely.
Really?
Yeah.
OK, so he's got a good sense of humour.
Seriously. No,
OK, good.
Fun.
Right, how long have you known Ben for?
Ever since boarding school, about 13 years now.
Right, OK, so you were 16
Yes.
when you met. And last night we had the Ben Commandments in the house.
Yes.
What did you make of them?
Spot on to Ben, that's him through and through.
Really?
Yes, very
so
much
all of these would be pretty much what he would want in the outside world as well?
Yeah, you just have to walk into his flat and you'll appreciate every single one.
Is he the kind of bloke, he seems to be like someone who loves being the centre of attention? Is this pretty much?
Yeah, you just have to go to a party or a quiet time. Ben will have a woman giving him a massage and
right, okay.
and having a good time and enjoys himself.
Benjamin!
He's a naughty boy.
So would he have been revelling in the fact that that task was all about him?
Yeah, he loves it, really.
Really? What do you mean, really? It's clearly obvious that he loves it. He gets crazy for it. Now, he's obviously quite obsessed with divas.
Yes.
Where does that come from?
I think he finds them incredibly sexy, very powerful women and all the rest of it.
So he likes strong women?
He does, yeah. His flat, for instance, you know, he's got them pictures all over his wall and all the rest of it, big pictures like Audrey Hepburn and that sort of thing.
So he loves old school divas as well?
Yeah, very. He's about sort of 30 years too late when he was born. He would be perfect in the 50s, 60s, and there with his slippers on, his big gown on, and probably a pipe as well. And Ben would be sort of with his ladies.
Like Hugh Hefner.
Yeah, exactly. With his ladies looking after him and fussing over him, and that's Ben.
Right. Okay. So a soiree with Benjamin Duncan is
Yes.
something that happened last night. I thought it was fantastic.
Yes.
And especially the little organ playing and Corin singing. Is this something that happens in your life? Do you
All the
have
time.
soirees with Benjamin Duncan?
Very much so.
And
They're
is
the
that what
height of
they're
my year
like?
normally. They're very much, even at school, he was the person who organised the parties. We once had a Uri Geller. Remember
Really?
Uri Geller? Bending some spoons. He
Right.
somehow managed to get him to come for free of charge. 5-course meal, port at the end with cheeses.
Yeah.
Everyone in dinner jackets and ballroom gowns and
So
everything.
he's a social butterfly, isn't he?
It's that, but he likes it fabulous. It has to be
Right,
fabulous.
okay. Is that why he's not much of a team player? Because that's something that the housemates do keep going on about. You know, he's not.
I think he's just
he's
a-
not really into the mucking in with everyone else.
I think he's stuck in his ways in some respects. He's a typical bachelor, I think. He just like say it how it is.
Right.
He's true to who he is.
And you don't think the house will change him?
No, not when it comes to team player. Because also he's not coordinated whatsoever when it comes to team sports as well.
Now, John James thinks he's in there purely to progress his media career. Is this something that he's doing, you think? Is this a 3-month-long show reel for him?
Yes, definitely.
Really? Yay! Somebody has been honest about it. And do
He
you
doesn't
think
want to
it
do
will
a
work?
9-to-5 job.
Right, okay. I can feel his pain there, you know.
He's determined. Any way possible, he will do it. And he loves the spotlight. He's always acted at school and he was always in the choir or whatever. You know, he just up there does things and enjoys it, really.
Right, he likes being a centre of
Yeah,
attention,
he
as we said
does.
earlier on. Now, we've been running a poll on the website asking, should Ben get his own TV show? What do you think?
100% yes.
100% yes. OK, well, the Big Brother viewers, 58% of them think that he shouldn't get his own TV show. Are you gutted?
Boo. They don't know what they're talking about.
Dave, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
coming down today. Thank you very much. Right, later in the show, we'll be revealing the nominations results. Will Ben survive another week? Who knows? We'll find out later. First, though, it's over to George.
Hello, thank you, Ben-Emma. Now, they say that it's just one big soap opera in there. That's the house, that is. So to sort out the dot cottons from the Dirty Dens, please welcome actress Ben Lucy Benjamin. Hello, Ben Lucy. How are you?
Good, I'm good. Ben George, how are you?
5 years in EastEnders.
It was,
What
yeah.
do you make of this soap opera going on?
It is
right next to us?
exactly like a soap opera.
Yeah?
All the unrequited love scenarios, the misery.
Oh, there's a lot of misery in there.
Loads of misery.
Who are the big
fallings out.
characters for you in...
A big character is Josie, but all for the wrong reasons.
Really?
I am not her biggest fan.
Ah!
No,
There's a real
no,
backlash against
no,
Josie
I'm
of late.
I'm not having her anymore. I just think, right, that if whoever Josie doesn't like, the house doesn't like. Whoever Josie likes, the house likes. She just rules the roost, and she's really domineering, and it's resorted to
because
really kind of playground tactics and bullying a little
when
bit.
Iffy was here on Sunday, she was
Yeah.
saying that girl is not everything
What she
you-
seems.
Yeah, exactly.
I really believe that, and I think people are starting to find that out. I do. I'm sorry, shoot me down.
And
I
now,
do.
of course, any good soap has a kind of reoccurring theme of kind of disharmony, basically.
Yeah.
Big Brother House is absolutely no different. Have a little look at this.
In this house, you are the most selfish person I've ever met.
I didn't say it! Steve said it! So get it right!
You're not even listening to me. What's wrong? What have I done?
Oh, here we go.
Dave, just because you've lost a few pounds don't mean you're an athlete and you can go around telling everybody else to lose a few pounds. You can have your little cry, you can have your little tantrums, you can have your little hissy fix. I ain't going to rise to it.
Huh? It's a big puff there from JJ.
I love JJ.
Do you like him?
I love him. I
Is
really
he
love
not
him.
Is he not a bit of an angry young man?
No, listen, he just doesn't mind having a row with people. That's what I think. And I think everyone else is too scared to do it because they're scared of what the public think. But I tell you who is angry in there. I think that Steve is the one that's boiling under a kettle waiting to boil. And just don't get me started on the Baron and Baroness.
Really, what, him and Keely?
Makes me feel
It's
sick.
a bit
Can't
weird,
bear
isn't it?
Makes my skin crawl. It's not right. It's
What
illegal.
about... Well, it's not right. What about the whole thing with Ben the other day and JJ and him having a fight about, Ben worrying about what people are thinking on the
Yeah.
outside? Do you think JJ was kind of slightly off target
No,
there?
I don't. I think he's very real. JJ's really real, and I think I love Ben as well. And I was sad about them both having a bit of a fallout, but I just think John James says it as it is, and I think Ben does need to stop worrying about what the public think because unfortunately he doesn't realise that he's doing such a great job in there, and he's
Do you
funny
like
with-
Ben?
I do like Ben.
Really?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think he's funny. Yeah, I do. Yeah, good job, really. Well, his friends are here. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, of course, no soap will be complete without a love triangle. We've got our own love triangle. Have a look at this.
See if I wanted to.
I want to say something to her, but I don't want to make it look like I'm a jealous freak. I would never do that. I wouldn't ever do that. Obviously, I got feelings for John. And then the next thing you know, I've looked round and you're like jumping on him without with hardly anything on. I thought you were my mate.
Who knew? Next thing she knew, she's turned around, she's jumped on him with nothing on. What a nightmare. I thought he was meant to be my mate.
I can't bear all that. She's turning into a bit of a bunny boiler, Josie. I mean, she's not, nothing's going on between them. She fancies him, obviously, because he's a good-looking kid, but that's fair enough. But I think John James now is going to feel pressured into snogging her just so he doesn't, the rest of the house doesn't
even
like
want to snog her.
Yeah, or she'll beat him up, that's the thing. So,
and so you didn't make anything of that whole kind of Kiva thing there?
No, I think he probably fancies Kiva, but he wouldn't. He's too scared to do anything about it.
Right,
He couldn't do anything about it.
And Josie's been playing...
Yeah.
Some Andrew fans over there. No? What was I going to say about... Sorry, yes, Andrew, right. Andrew and being used a little bit by Josie.
So being used in a ridiculous game, trying to make John James jealous, using this poor kid, mugging him off, really mugging him off. He's a really sweet kid, and she's laughing at him, not with him, I think, Josie, now.
Poor little thing.
I'm not a fan, am I?
Give her a big round of applause. Ben Lucy, everybody. Now, the Trio Temptation will be revealing all at the end of the show. For now, thank you, Luce.
Thank you.
Cheers, George. Right, I can tell you that the nominations have just been announced on the website. So if you can't wait any longer, head there now, channel4.com/Big Brother. After the break, we'll be discovering the hidden secrets between the lines of our housemates with handwriting expert Ruth Myers. See you in 4.
Welcome back to Little Brother. The time is 6:16. Still to come, graphologist Ruth Myers will be analysing the housemates' creative skills, and I will be speaking live to the Tree of Temptation as he reveals this week's nominations. But first, here's Emma with all the BBLB news.
So yesterday on BBLB, we broke the news of a fallout between Josie and Kiva, but you'll be glad to hear that at 1:07 they patched things up, putting any jealous emotions firmly to bed.
Kiva, I'm so sorry. Don't worry. Come here.
But once again, it didn't take long for the next fallout.
The thing is, Ben, it's like she's been so rude to everybody here.
Yeah, and cruel as well.
I see a different side to her. I don't like it, Ben.
No, wait.
When it gets to a point where I'm being accused of flirting with someone because I fancy someone but don't want to be here anymore. But I actually think she's not being very nice about it.
Those two need to sort it out. Then at 7:52 last night, Keely surprised housemates, especially Corinne, who would look totally gobsmacked when she revealed a secret house.
Date 5 football date.
5?
What the hell?
You may as well tell.
How the hell do you meet footballers tonight, Joe? I don't go out intentionally.
I've never been out and seen anyone.
That's because people. I don't go out intentionally. Things just happen. It's just them things. We're on the way
You've been
down.
out at the football?
We're on the way down. It said in paper, "Wanna be wag."
Really?
Going in the house, going in the Big Brother house. Wanna be wag. How embarrassed it is.
We've done some detective work and we can reveal that one of those 5 footballers was Everton's Sylvan Diston. I hope I've said that right. And I can't quite believe it, but it looks like John James and Josie's love story could have competition. As last night we saw a possible romance developing between, wait for it, Rachel and Ben. Take a look at this.
I've got this bad thing that if someone's good at something or someone's got a talent or something like that, I start fancying them, like...
Yeah.
I just like the idea of the romance, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like him now.
Baby.
Are you glad you never went to bed now?
I wouldn't have gone to bed now. I guess about 1.
I'm going to be keeping my eye very closely on that one. And finally, today is nominations day. Housemates have been visiting the diary room one by one to vote for the housemates they want out, with the exception of one person.
have to tiptoe around her for fear of offending her.
She's quite ignorant, just generally had a bit of a lack of disrespect for the community, to be quite honest.
Sometimes I just really don't like him.
Last night at 12:54 a.m, you said the following: "Put me up tomorrow. Put me up. I'm cool with that." As you know, it is against the Big Brother rules for housemates to discuss their nominations with each other.
Okay.
As you have broken this rule, you will not be allowed to nominate this week.
Naughty, naughty Kiva. They never do learn, do they? We'll be revealing the results of the nominations later in the show, so stay tuned for that bit of exclusive news. And don't forget, for all the latest, head to the website channel4.com/Big Brother.
Now, during the audition process, Big Brother asked housemates to put pen to paper and express their creativity. They could write or draw anything they liked. We're going to examine their efforts with graphologist Ruth Myers, everybody. Hello, Ruth. Ruth, very quickly, what are excited to see you, Ruth. What is a graphologist?
A graphologist is the person who assesses the character by looking at your handwriting and doodles or drawings.
Really? So you can tell all kinds of stuff?
Absolutely everything.
Fantastic. I'd like to be very clear now before we start that you've deliberately not watched Big Brother this year, right?
No, haven't seen it.
OK, so none of these readings can be swayed by the housemates and the accents, correct,
purely
Ruth?
objective.
Yeah? OK, let's move down here, please, if you will. Let's have a look at John James first. This is one of the ones you found most interesting.
Well, yes, John James has got like a struggle for life. He wants to achieve, can you see those hills going up?
Yeah.
And he's sort of trying his hardest to get there, and the arrow is depicting that he's optimistic towards
He's optimistic.
Yes, and he wants to achieve.
Is he realistic?
And he is, yes.
Is there anything you can see there that says he maybe can't take criticism very well?
Well, you can't tell that by just looking at the drawing.
Doesn't like crab eyes? Anything like that?
I don't know, hardly. No, he's trying hard to achieve, and he knows there's a greasy pole up there.
OK, let's have a look at Josie. We've got the eye, the box, and something that's censored, guys.
Well, the eye always shows that you're is usually a sexually oriented.
Really?
And with the lashes, usually as a female, right? With the eyes like that. And the little box there is some. Josie likes order.
She likes order, yeah.
She likes being
the boss.
She likes
what
being
Lucy was saying
in control.
Right,
she likes
okay.
being in control.
And then what does she like to have censored?
Well, the censored is a sort of a drawing of a male part there.
Really?
And so that is something that she's got on her mind all the time.
Really? Wow. And this was drawn, I think, 5 months ago, right?
Yes.
So imagine how she's feeling now. She must really have it on her mind.
She's very frustrated.
Yes, exactly.
It is sexually frustrated.
OK, let's move down here. We've got Ben.
Oh, yeah, but he hasn't done any drawing.
He hasn't done any drawing. He's written the lyrics to a song he likes.
Right, well, it gives away his character by his writing here. Can you see? His writing is very tall. Can you see? That means that he's got an idealistic attitude to life.
OK.
And he wants to, obviously, achieve as well. And by the writing itself, he's a bit on the strong depth of emotion because he presses very hard. And he's a little bit sensitive to criticism. In all, he's a bit of a loner. He's got no loops. Can you see on those loops? Anything with any loop, when you do your lower descendants like that and you've got no loops,
yes,
that means you're quite independent of anybody else. You don't need anybody.
Really? So he's not a team player?
No, he's an individualist.
She hasn't even seen the show. She hasn't even seen the show. This is incredible. OK, let's go down here. Let's have a look at Rachel.
And Rachel is a lover of beauty.
Yeah.
Flowers always indicate someone who appreciates all forms of beauty and really and has sort of quite gentle attitude towards life. And she says she's on a cloud, a bit on hoping for happiness.
Not brilliant at art either, Rachel.
Well, not really. No. But she tries.
That's what it's telling me, Ruth.
She tries. She tries. And she's got a sort of a disposition that everything's going to be all right. She's optimistic here. Although she wants to appreciates all the art and she wants to have happiness and everything, she still anchors herself to a leaf. Can you see? So she needs nurturing. She doesn't want to break the umbilical.
So if
and she loves love. She's looking for love.
We all love love, though, don't we, ultimately?
We do.
Yeah, people love people, guys. Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Let's go over here. Let's look at Keely.
Well, Keely features like a #1 character in this drawing.
Yeah.
Like, look at me. I want to.
Disproportionate because she's a tiny lady.
She obviously doesn't work. In her drawing, she wants to be top dog.
Yes.
She's even written winner.
Winner.
And she's done a great big K. she wants to achieve. She wants to be there, and she's optimistic because the sun's shining. She's on the clouds there. She's got on the aeroplane. She wants to get out and about and see the world and travel. She wants a car there. She doesn't want to stay anchored to anything. And
she's got food there.
Yeah,
she's the only one who's put any food.
Yeah, because she enjoys the pleasures, the sensual pleasures of life. Good food, good wine, and anything that she derives an enormous satisfaction from would be the sensual pleasures of life. And music.
Anything here?
And that little terrapin shows that with all
horrible,
her...
snappy little gifts.
No, but that means that but it means that it's got a carapace, hasn't it? A shell. With all her love, longing and everything to be out, she still needs a bit of shelter.
Give her a big round of applause, Ruth, everybody. If you want to know what she has to say about the rest of the housemates, head to our website right now. Emma, what we got?
Right, do you know what we've got?
Mm-hmm.
We are finding out which of the housemates are up for nomination this week. Are you ready? To deliver the news, we've got a very, very special guest.
Dame Shirley Bassey.
No! Dame Shirley Bassey, the Tree of Temptation.
No way.
Yes.
Tree, you there?
Yeah, hello, Lamb.
Tree, how you doing?
What's it to you?
I'm just wondering how you are, mate.
I'm all right.
Listen, Tree, can you tell us who's up for nomination this week, please?
Yeah, I can.
Go on then.
It's that whinging cow Kiva and that scouse irritant Rachel.
Oh!
Can't we just get rid of both of them?
Kiva and Rachel. Who's going to be your next victim, mate?
Oh, I don't know. I'd like to go one-on-one with that gobby bird that sounds a bit like a farmer.
Oh,
you don't like Josie either? She's been getting a bit of a bashing today.
Tree, very quickly, have you spotted anything in the bathroom that you'd rather not have seen?
Yeah, Dave's bum.
Really? Did it have spots on it?
Yeah, one or two.
Tree, this is the last Big Brother. What are you going to do when it's all over?
None of your business. What are you going to do?
None of your business. See you later, Tree.
Tree.
So there you have it. A big thank you to all our guests for today. Make sure you watch tomorrow when we'll be joined by Heat Magazine, Sam Delaney and BB10's Rodrigo.
And don't forget the main show on Channel 4 tonight at 9:30 and head to the website for all the latest. We'll see you tomorrow.